So, people, there you have it. Arsenal won, Man City won, and listen, man. The only positive thing coming from me in terms of this game was just the Martinelli goal. Boy, oh boy, man, I'm so happy Martinelli is back. I'm happy that he's actually getting his confidence back. And what an example of a player, but to the rest of the players, not only in the Arsenal dressing room, but to the Premier League, especially the Manchester United players. Listen, man, if you're not good enough, go back to the drawing board, work your ass off in the pitch. Don't complain in the media that nobody's giving you a chance. Come back, prove people wrong. That's what you need to do, and that is exactly what Martinelli has been doing. And listen, man, whenever we needed a goal, looking at the Champions League against Athletic Bilbao, looking at today's game against Real Madrid, super sub, and actually I was really happy. I'm actually happy for Martinelli because he's had a long one. He's had a long one, and actually coming back to Martinelli, at times, by the way, I look back at some of the players we have at Arsenal, and I think the coaching is a mistake. I think, man, Mikel Arteta, by the way, especially in today's game, I'm so pissed off with Mikel Arteta because this was a game that we ought to have won. This is a game that we ought to have comfortably won. If he started the same lineup he played in the second half, we should have won this game. Everybody, any Arsenal can tell you that midfield of Mikel Merino, Zubimendi, Declan Rice is one of the shittiest midfield, by the way. Defensive-wise, that's a midfield that you probably want to try. But listen, if you are out there attacking and you want to win a game, that is a midfield that you don't want to play with. Sorry, guys, I was interrupted by one of my neighbors actually just came across and had to saw the video. But anyway, listen, what was I saying? Looking at that midfield, that's one of the shittiest midfield in the Premier League. Why are you experimenting? This is a big game. You all know that Pep is a tactical coach. So why are you experimenting with that midfield? That midfield, but that has cost us heavily most games we've played. Look at the Athletic Bilbao. Look at the Athletic Bilbao game, the first half. Look at the Liverpool game in the first. Listen, man. We want right now by the Mikel Arteta. And I'm telling you, by the Mikel Arteta, this is a season whereby we want you to win a significant trophy. Otherwise, man, we'll just say not good enough. Because you've been given everything. I mean, for the longest time, but the fans have been complaining about the Cronkies spending money. But the Cronkies, man, this time they have blown the bank. They've blown the bank for you. You have all the good players, man, at your disposal. So, listen, stop experimenting with... Did you guys see how we played the second half? The ball was flowing. The midfield, Eze was playing in the 10. Bukayo Saka playing on the right wing. And get this, man, Madueke is actually playing all right in the first half. But the ball just kept on going to Madueke's side. And that is what actually really pisses me off. How can you play Zubimendi, Merino, and Declan Rice? Defensive-minded midfielders. Why? Who was the creative player? And then in the last 9 minutes, you come up with this panic thing of, what the fuck, man? What's going on? We should have won that game. We should have won that game. And you saw all Pep wanted to do but was just get a goal and then play defensive block because he knows with Arsenal, man, play defensive block, Mikel Arteta struggles to unlock these people. And thankfully, Brother Martinelli came in and just got a goal because I'm telling you, Donnarumma, I kept telling Kwame during the watch along, scoring against Donnarumma is one of the toughest things that any player can do. One of the best goalkeepers I think I've seen in the world right now. People, Mikel Arteta, man, you better decide if you want to this Premier League or not. If you can't win this Premier League, then I think come the end of the season, I will say, listen, man, it's been real. You've done your best, but it's now time, man, to hand over to somebody, but those actually get us over the line. And I'm actually worried. I don't even see us getting over the line with this kind of nonsense. That midfield, honestly, why? Why did you have to play that midfield? Why do you, if there's anything that really pisses me with these coaches is stubbornness. His stubbornness. Why? Guys, I actually look back, by the way, we've been really blaming Martinelli by the for playing some shit football. But then I'm here, I look back and I'm like, I actually don't even think the problem with this Martinelli. Look at all the games we've played. Look at the games we usually play. What wing usually receives the ball? The right wing side. Saka, Madueke. Saka, Madueke. It's the ball is always going by to the right wing side. Who's feeding the left wingers? That left wing side is dead. Ever since Granit Xhaka left Arsenal, that left wing side is dead. And that is actually what Eze did today. Playing in the 10, by the way, Odegaard is somebody who I think needs to sit back and just reflect how exactly he wants to play in this team. Because that's another player who really pisses me off. As a number 10, as a creative midfielder, your work is to scan and look where your attackers are. We brought in Gyökeres, one of the best strikers but they have right now in the world. Let's play according to his game. Yo, people, listen, man. I'm honestly not happy with this draw, by the way. We've now drawn points. Liverpool is currently, listen, it's still early in the season. Liverpool is currently 5 points ahead of us. And of course, I know as time goes by in the Premier League, they're obviously going to drop points. But we can't allow these guys, man, to give us a gap. We can't allow Liverpool to set a gap. I was expecting a win today. Man City, I'm telling you, they're not the Man City they were 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons ago. And then, people, man, we should have won today's game. We honestly should have won today's game. But then, listen, we dropped 2 points, currently sitting number 2 in the Premier League. People, drop your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one.